I'm gonna sit down. Okay, well, first of all, I just want to commend all of you for joining this opportunity. I know a lot of you have done direct sales before and it hasn't worked. Many of you are new to direct sales, and many of you have come from an opportunity that maybe you didn't love or it didn't change your life the way you wanted it to. And this is exciting and scary all at the same time. And I am not exempt to this. So I just want to commend all of you and just tell you how amazing it is that you all put this faith into this opportunity and that you're all here, because it truly is the difference between someone succeeding and someone not succeeding, just by the small little choices that you make every day. That's what I want to talk to you about, is how to get parties and how to get people to join your team. Because it's not about all that you know. It's not about that I can talk more or something.
The more technical you are, the less likely you are to sign people
Exactly.
up. Keep it simple, and because people just say, I just want to come in and make some money.
Yes.
They don't care. That's why you've got a head of a company.
Yes.
He's going to figure all of that out.
Yes.
Your job is just to say, I don't know, but it works.
Exactly. We say, don't throw up on people. Don't throw up on
but
people.
It works.
Yes. There have been many times when I have shadowed other consultants. Are you stuck in that chair?
Yes.
Or they've come with me and someone will enter into their booth or walk into the party and they immediately look at them and they say, do you want to sign up? Da, 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 you make all this, da, 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 and that person's going like, whoa, okay, I'm going to stay away from that lady. Okay, and so that's not the idea here. The idea here is to be confident, remember the basics of it, and to have fun. This is a brand new company, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take baby steps. It's the little things that you do every day. You're going to go to parties, and you're going to fill your customers out. Some parties are going to be huge. Some parties are going to be small. And it wouldn't matter what company you're in. It's all the same. It's all the same. And I think it was Ryan that told me one time that he...
I'll take credit for it.
Okay. That there was, some of the highest people in the company that were making the biggest checks, and they didn't even understand the comp plan. And I am one of those people. I made the biggest check in my last company. I was the top consultant. And my leaders would come to me and say, can you break this down? And I was like, yeah, can I do it after lunch? And I would call Ryan. Be like, okay. And that's just, it's not about how much you know. It's not about that. It's about people want to make $100 a month, $200 a month, $300 a month. They want to make a little bit of extra money to help their families. These people have no idea how much they can make. They have no idea that they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars and be on a yacht and have a BMW. They don't know. I was one of those people. I had no idea. I had no idea. I was looking to make an extra few $100s so that we could make our car payment. I was looking for money to buy diapers for my twins. That's all I was looking for. So when someone comes into your booth or you're at a party and you all of a sudden say, my upline, she makes this amount of money and you can make all this, they don't hear that. They don't hear it. Because to them they're thinking, well, I can never be that way. I could never make that much money. It's because you're good at talking. No, I'm not good at talking. I talk way too fast. I get nervous when I'm in front of people. The only difference, like I said, is that I'm just willing to do it over and over and over again. And everybody only sees my successes. They don't see the tears. They don't see how all the no's I get. And so all of us being in this together, we need to lean on each other. And like Ryan said, we set the foundation for the company. It was so fun to be part of something new, to watch it become something bigger and look back and say, do you remember when we didn't have bags? Do you remember? And then new people will come in and complain about something, and you're like, no. We didn't have bags. Our website looked like this. Because you're kind of that pioneer. You're that pioneer. So when things don't go well, or you're frustrated that, even Ryan's in this together with us. Ryan's going, okay, it's a huge feat to do a company, and I don't think people really understand that. Even I don't understand it. There are times when I'm like, Ryan, why can't you just do this? And then he's like, look, I got all these things, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't really know what goes on. I really don't. I only know this side of it. I don't know all the business technicalities. So there are going to be glitches, and there are going to be little things that we don't have, and it's called growing pains. And if you can stick out the growing pains, then you deserve, in a couple years, to be on that vacation. You deserve all those things. Don't be one of those people that throw in the towel because of something little didn't go right, or because a party didn't go right, or because nobody walked in your booth. Don't be one of those people. be one of those people that says, like Corey, $30, $30. And that lady, she walked away and she's sporting Tuvu. That's one seed that you just planted. Do you know what I mean? When that person says, where did you get that necklace? Oh, it's this new company called Tuvu, and they're at this farmer's market. That's how we're going to spread it. So right now, you may not get a lot of parties. You may not have a lot of people, but just keep going, keep trying, keep doing it over and over and over again. And this is why you're going to get one of these. If you have heard me talk about this before, this calendar is huge for me. And I actually just bought this yesterday because we have another little event coming up that I will take. And what I do with all this, my lungs are moving up and I can't breathe. Okay, so this calendar I got at Walmart for like $8. And what I do is I go through and I write out, so for an example, we used to have baseball on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays and Fridays. We had it like every night. So what I would do is I would go through here and I would write down my son's name. And now, let's say on Thursday I would say Tavern, and I would put a date and a time, and I would probably put my own home address.
Do it in pencil.
And do it in pencil. And then what you do is you fill up your whole calendar with all the dates that you couldn't have a party, okay? Make your calendar. You're not going to go to a party with your calendar like this. Nobody wants to book a party when it's like this. They're like, oh.
I actually made that mistake. A lady asked, hey, when can I have a party? And it was over the internet, and I did every date. It was like 20 dates, and she never responded. And Andrea's like, what are you doing?
Okay, just because we're new
Which
company.
day is better for you, Tuesday or Thursday?
Yes, you give them 2
What
dates.
time is better for you? 1 in the afternoon or 7 o'clock at
Yes.
night?
Direction, right.
People are like little kids. If you give them too many options, they're like, I'll get back to you. And you don't want people to get back to you. You want to book them on the spot, okay? So with this giant calendar, what I love about it is when you put it out on a table or you put it out at your event, people notice this calendar. And when it's filled up, they notice it even more. And people want to do what's popular, okay? Now, Tuvu is not popular yet, but we're going to make it popular. And we're going to pretend it's popular, okay? I have 4 parties booked for July, okay? That's all I have. And I'm going to get even more than that. And I'm telling you how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to fill in those 4 parties. I'm going to fill in what dates I can't. So Tuesday night, if I have Young Women's or something, or a night out with the girls, I'm going to fill it in with pen, and I'm going to say, but I'm not going to put girls' night out, okay? I'm going to put in my own address or my friend's name, and I'm going to put in her address so it looks like a party, okay? I'm going to fill up all my dates. And I'm going to leave 2 dates open a week, okay? Just 2. And what I'm going to do is when my calendar's on my table and someone comes in and they're looking, now when they first walk in, you're not going to say, hey, do you want to book a party? No. Let them come in, let them look around, let them feel comfortable in your booth. When you do ask them if they would be interested in hosting a party, let them know that they earn free hostess rewards and that your calendar is filling up fast and that you only have a couple days each week. Because what you're going to do is you're going to fill it out for 3 months ahead. And so every time you go like this, she's going to see a whole bunch of dates. And it's going to look busy. And then it's going to make her feel like, wow, she's really full, so I better get on her calendar. Okay? So if she fills out on the 9th, and let's say on the 10th, I just put like maybe my favorite TV shows on. So I put my own home address. I have a date with the TV. I'm going to erase it. And then I have that night open again. Please do not go with your calendar open.
I have a comment on that, actually, where you have baseball and
Yeah.
women's. Some of us don't have all of that.
Yeah.
So actually, I take my kids' names.
Yes.
And my mom's name or any relative,
Mhm.
and I put their phone number in
Yes.
there.
Smart.
And sometimes I actually do it in red and,
Uh-huh.
you know, and then if they want to book it that night, I always say, you know what, let me get a hold of her because she was kind of iffy.
Yeah.
And then that way you have it that way. That's what I've done.
And you'll see calendars that are highlighted like that are highlighted with different nights that are available and things like that you can coordinate your schedule. What I want you to say to people is, look, if you get your calendar scheduled, if you pick your party and you put it on my calendar, you're going to get an extra item when I come, or you're going to get an extra 10% off when I come. You're going to give them something to put their name on your calendar, okay? The more that your calendars get full and look busy, the busier you're going to get. That's just the way it is. The more that you keep asking people, the more parties you're going to get on your schedule. We're going to be able to boom. The next time we have this meeting, hopefully there's like double this. If you just keep doing it, and that's how you're gonna book your parties. Same with online. If you're gonna do online parties, write them on your calendar. Write them, make your calendars look full. Have you all seen the resource list that we have? We have a resource list, and if you don't have it, it's on GenPro.com.
No, not yet, but it's in the Team Gen Pro group. In the
It's in
files.
it's in the Gen Pro group on Facebook. Andrea could get it for you. If they're on their team, right?
Yeah.
The resource list. This is the time you should all be going through your resource list. This is the time you should be thinking of everybody you know, everybody that you did know, everybody you went to kindergarten with. I don't care who they are. Somebody you bank with, somebody you dance with, somebody you go to church with, somebody you go to the gym. I will literally want you to think of everybody, and those are the people you should be contacting. You should be asking them to host a party. You should be asking them, hey, have you heard of this new company yet? We're brand new. You should be sending out emails. You should be inviting them to your Facebook pages.